Welcome to Game Time. I'm Roz Golden-Woode. He's 3D Dennis Scott. We got you covered. We got all your updates and highlights and recaps from today's NBA action. And 3D, do you want to start with the West Coast?
Please, let's do that.
All right, well, let's head over to Anaheim, where the Lakers and the Clippers played today. All right, LeBron James not playing for the Lakers tonight. So we go over to Anaheim, check out the game.
LeBron's there showing up, talking to the fans. Sorry, fan, need a little rest. The young guys are getting something done.
And it's a sweet pass from Rondo into Kyle Kuzma.
Nice finish. Rondo doing what he does best.
And Montrezl Harrell working inside for the slam and the Clippers.
Mean move, young fella.
Okay, Beasley, with his head up, finds Josh Hart cutting.
Moving well without the basketball, Hart.
More for the Lakers. This time around, it's Lance Stevenson.
Okay, Lance. Not ready to dance yet, but you warming up.
He tied the game up at 32 with that acrobatic layup. Okay, the rookie, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, blows past the defense.
Oh, I like this young man right here. Doc Rivers over the summertime said he has a great feel for the game.
Okay, check this out. It's still preseason. Rondo with the turnover, but he's having some fun here. Oops, at Avery Bradley, it's Rondo who comes over and touches the shoulders of Doc Rivers, having some fun.
Yeah, they're champions together. They won a championship together back in the day.
All right, Kuzma finishes. He had 15 points in the game. At halftime, Clippers up 1. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Tobias Harris, who finishes. He had 18 points in the game.
Tobias Harris, I got a feeling you're going to have a big year this year for some reason.
All right, and for the Lakers, JaVale McGee with the big one-handed slam over Gortat. They're tied at 56. Third and fourth quarter, Lou Will doing what Lou Will does.
Lou, get buckets.
Makes that 3. And this time comes off the screen. Another one. He had 19 points. And the Clippers get the W.
Leave it, Lou. One thing we know about you, you get buckets, little fella.
Okay, anytime the Lakers are going to be on the court sharing at this time with the Clippers, we're talking about LeBron James.
Of course.
And so far this preseason, he's mostly played a handful of minutes in the first half, and the second half kind of chills. Today, sat out, rested. Now for LeBron, considering all that he is bringing to LA, what do you think is his most important responsibility for this season's team?
His leadership is showing this young team how to play hard every night, how to play together every night. Offensively, you see already, the ball's going to hot. Rondo on the floor, Lance Stevenson. Those guys are playmakers. They're going to share the basketball. I think as the season wears on, Brian Shaw and Luke Walton are going to figure out which one of those guys is going to sacrifice and be that junkyard dog. Yes, small ball, a lot of teams want to do it. You know from being out there in Golden State, Draymond Green is that junkyard dog for the Golden State Warriors. Who's going to do the dirty work for the Lakers? I think that's my biggest question right now. Brandon Ingram, love what he's doing. Kuzma, love what he's doing. You get ball back, he's going to fit in there. Rondo's going to teach him how to play defense. But who's going to be that guy who's going to rebound, play the defense, do all the dirty work to take them to the next level?
And you've heard Lakers team talk about it. Even hearing the Warriors talk about playing small ball, the question always is, all right, are we going to compete on the glass?
Yes.
Right, and so one guy for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma, this offseason has worked on putting on weight. He's gotten stronger. But how much of a learning curve is that to suddenly be thrown in the post with those big guys and then have to thump with them?
It's a huge learning curve to the last part you just said, the thumping, the banging. You don't want Kuzma night in and night out banging with 5 men like that. There are going to be certain nights with small ball, you're playing certain teams, they go small, you can do that. But night in, night out, I think JaVale McGee will probably be that center you have on the floor when you try to say a big guy and 4 small, a forward, so to speak. You go out there and play. But watching these highlights right here, the ball movement, the spacing on the floor, that's what LeBron loves, getting to the basket. I'm not concerned offensively because you have enough guys willing to share and playmakers. It's defensively, when will you buy in?
I'm so glad you said defensively because Kuz actually was talking about it. He's like, the big man on the court defensively is the anchor. He's seeing everything and talking about where people need to go. And he admitted being able to understand what he's seeing and vocalize that to everyone is an adjustment. Now, another guy who might play some 5, could you see LeBron there this season?
Yes.
How much? How much?
Once again, once LeBron says in his mind that I'm going to be 0.5 because we know the ball's going to be in his hands offensively, but he's strong enough to guard a lot of big men in this league. The question is, does he want to do it night in, night out because that physicality will wear you down?
Okay, Lakers aren't the only team in LA, all right?
There's no team there? There's no team there?
Hey, the Clippers are still there, and it's not a rebuild, okay?
Right.
So one of their rookies doing very well, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, What have you seen from him so far?
I've seen a lot. Those long arms, feel for the game. I had a couple games over the summer in the Vegas Summer League, and talking to Doc Rivers after one of the games saying, during the workouts, we knew he had a feel for the game, but now when you put him in play, like plays like that, it's hard to see that at Kentucky because there's not a lot of pick and rolls, a lot of zones. Now you're putting this young man in a man's game, so now he's showing you that he can come off the pick and roll, he can find open people. And once he mastered the jump shot a little bit better, I think the sky's the limit.
Looking forward to watch his progress. All right, we got some action. We were in the West Coast. We're going to head to the East Coast. Coming up, it's only preseason, but things still got heated between the Cavs and the Celtics. We'll have pictures and reaction next. Burning Questions season preview begins 5:30, and for 5 nights, the guys answer the most interesting and obscure questions facing the NBA. On Tuesday, they'll discuss the beasts of the East. Now, obviously, Kyrie Irving and the Boston Celtics will be a part of that discussion, and on Saturday, they took on the Cavaliers from the Q.
There's that guy, Coach Brad Stevens.
And the 8th overall pick, Colin Sexton of the Cavs. All right, first quarter action. Sexton doing well for a rookie.
Someone tells you you've been in the gym working on that stop and pop jump shot.
Yes, and he had 13 points in the game. All right, we're still in the first quarter, and things start to heat up and get a little spicy. Rozier makes the pull-up jumper.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, whoa.
Right. Aaron
you said
Baines,
spicy? That's more than spicy.
What would you call it? Baines and J.R. Smith have to be separated. Remember, J.R. Smith pushed Baines in the chest, but Marcus Smart does not like it. He has to be restrained by 2 teammates, taking them to the ground. J.R. Smith waves goodbye as Smart was ejected from the game, and Smith was given a technical foul.
Well, in the beginning, Raj, you look at it, it looks like it's boxing out, and then Baines and JR, they get into it, they lock elbows, and you know, JR's been around a long time, so he's not going to back down. But that number 36 there getting thrown out the game, he's a junkyard dog.
Right.
He's about that life, as they say.
Right, and J.R. Smith waved goodbye as he was ejected. All right, let's head to the second quarter. The game did continue. Decker, crossing up Jason Tatum, makes the layup.
Ooh, don't make him fall like that.
Woo.
Okay, Sammy boy.
And at halftime, the Cavs are up 15. All right, second half action. J.R. Smith, not just getting in fights, also knocking down fadeaway jumpers. There you go, JR.
Sometimes we get into a little bit, Raj, to get you going.
Right. All right, Jason Tatum working in traffic.
Mean. That's mean right there.
8 points in the game, second-year player for the Celtics. Ante Zizic.
Okay, Zizic, more opportunity, better moves. I like it, big fella.
He was balling 7 for 8 from the field. He had 20 points, and the Cavs get the win.
Don't write off the Cavs yet, Rod. I know a lot of people are writing off the Cavs, no LeBron and all that. Just not yet.
I don't sleep on anybody. All right, we have a little bit of reaction from that game, that spicy game, as we said, from Marcus Smart.
Did they give you an explanation on your ejection as opposed to Cavs?
Nope, none of that. It's fine with me. Like I said, I'm not too worried about it. I mean, like I said, I did the action, so whatever consequences come with it, come with it.
Did you hear something specific from the crowd when you made a gesture? So is it just general?
To be honest, I wasn't even worried about no crowd. Whatever happened, happened. JR know where I'm at. Everybody know where I'm at. It is what it is.
Marcus, that's what I was going to ask. Are emotions a little running higher for you right now? Just
Nah, they the same. I'm the same me. I've been like this. Ain't nothing changed about me. Ain't nothing gonna change about me.
All of this pre-season smoke. What is your take on this? The reaction from Marcus Smart, J.R. Smith kind of laughing through it all. Who do you believe in this moment?
Well, I definitely believe in Marcus Smart's words after the game because we know, as he said, we know where he's at. Now, for him stepping in and trying to help out Baines, well, wait a minute, Baines, you the big fella. Shouldn't you be helping out Smart? He's the guard there. Shouldn't it be the other way around?
Look, I wouldn't want anything with Baines. He's shown he's tough. He's super big.
He's huge.
He's huge. If I'm JR was smart. So JR instigated this with the push, right? Although he'll feel he was tied up, but then he was laughing it off. Also, you know, these are two teams that just saw each other for a Game 7 series, Eastern Conference Finals. Second time in preseason. Does any of that carry over?
Somewhat, it does, Roz. With that being said, when you play a team so much the last couple of years, and let's go ahead and call it, yes, LeBron is gone. but still some of the core people are still there. They played against each other in the regular season, the playoffs, and yes, things can get a little testy in the preseason. My question for the Cavs is, will you carry this moxie into the regular season to prove to people you still want to fight for a playoff spot? Well, we know the Celtics. We know they've been there, they've done that. They've weathered the storm last year with all their injuries, and I believe Marcus Smart.
So I believe him too. Two things. I saw this team in the Eastern Conference playoffs. And I truly believe everything I saw. This team is super close-knit. They ride or die for each other. And also, having done just a few days ago the Cavs-Celtics game, Coach Stevens was on his team that they didn't have enough energy or fight about them. Marcus Smart brings that heart. And when he saw his teammate get pushed, he came there, maybe that lights a fire under them, because this is a young team that has realized a lot of success. Maybe they need something to get them going early in preseason where it's hard to get motivated.
There's no question in our game right now, Brad Stevens is one of the best motivators to get this young team going. And I agree with you. Marcus Smart is that guy that comes off the bench and gives them that extra energy.
Absolutely. All right, let's check out more action around the league. The Pacers were in Memphis taking on the Grizzlies. That's Jaren Jackson, the 4th overall pick, and he made an impact for the Grizzlies early.
I love it, Rod. Straight to the paint. Yes, he can shoot the three, but he's a throwback. He likes to go down low. Speaking of the devil, shoot the three, big fella. I must know what's coming, huh?
It's like you analyze basketball for a living, huh?
There it is, back down low again. I love it. I love it.
The rookie had 18.6 rebounds, and now Tariq Evans making his Pacers debut.
Oh, nice little pass there. It's a bonus, finishing with the baby left.
Showing he can do it all this time, finishing for himself, coast to coast.
I heard a tweet get him to the free throw line.
And this time out in the open court, sizing up the defense and making the layup. He finished with 12.6 rebounds, 3 assists. All right, let's go to the 4th quarter. One of the Holiday boys doing work.
Holiday.
1st round pick, Aaron Holiday out of UCLA. He had 20 points in the game. All right, Grizzlies down 3, under 20 seconds left.
Oh, a little misdirection.
And a little opportunity.
Oh!
Yes, count it. Utah
The bank
won
is
the
open that late at night in Memphis.
Everybody
guess
loves
so.
it. They're tied at 94. We're going to overtime. Free basketball. Watanabe, now he's feeling it. And he knocks it down. He had 11 points in the game, and the Grizzlies get the win.
I like it. I like it. Very happy for Tariq Evans. Back into the flow of things. Went through a few things with the injuries last couple of years. Back into the NBA, playing well.
All right, well, we have a little bit of sad news. According to multiple reports, Spurs' 1st round pick, Lonnie Walker IV, will undergo surgery Monday to repair a right medial meniscus tear and is expected to be out 6 to 8 weeks. The 18th overall pick injured his knee with 6:49 left in the Spurs' win over the Pistons on Friday. Coming up, the Open Court crew looks at the best young players in the NBA, and you can bet a talented point guard from Philly made that list.
He can take it a lot of different ways. Just his versatility and what he brings to that team and the game, I think, it can be a very, very interesting ceiling for him and those guys.
You mentioned the shooting, and that's the obvious weakness with Ben Simmons right now. How much better a shooter does he have to become to be the guy in this group that emerges?
I mean, he doesn't have to do it right now. I think for him, I think we all had things we had to develop over the course of our career, and you're not going to have everything right away. Him being creative in finding out ways to score and get his team involved despite not shooting it so well, that'll be good for him until he develops that shot. But he just has to keep working.
I'm interested now to see Lonzo Ball.
Okay.
Because I've watched him in high school, grow up. I watched him in college. And then I watched his dad become a star. And so that pressure of his dad being a star, not him, and all of that influx is gone because there's a guy named LeBron James in town. So we haven't heard anything about his dad since LeBron has been in town, actually. Like, not one word. So that allows him to develop possibly. 6'6". Yeah, his ability to rebound, push the ball, and find things with LeBron James. And then, and maybe not even this year, with Rondo, because Rondo's a right now guy. But I think that development will help him being around in that environment where the most important thing is the game, not what was said about the game. And I think that development for him could be special.
I got to agree with Chris. Ben Simmons,
And the reason I say that, first of all, I think he has a chance to be a transformational type of player. I think of like Kevin Durant, sort of what he does at his size. This guy's 6'10" and handles the ball. He comes at you with the bop-bop.
Right.
You know, not a lot of big guys come at you with the through the legs crossover and can dance with the basketball. So one, he does that. Two, like Alonzo Ball, he really tries to pass and think the game and get everybody involved. And he can dominate a game, and he hasn't even figured out how to score yet. Once he learns how to shoot the basketball, it doesn't have to be Steph Curry, it doesn't have to be a great shooter. But I mean, he has a chance to really sort of bring a different style and dominate the game in a way that we really haven't seen before.
Do you think he can play a point guard his entire career?
Yeah, I think so, because of what both of y'all just said about Alonzo Ball. They both are givers. They both want to help each other. But I don't even know if Ben Simmons needs to get a jump shot. I just think he needs, right now, if he became a better foul shooter, and I think Ben Simmons can control the basketball game and not necessarily score 25 points, but at the end of the game, you look at it and say, man, this guy killed us.
The popular Open Court returns to NBA TV Tuesday at 7 p.m. with the season preview special. The guys give their picks for finals, champions, MVP, and as you just heard, the best players 22 and under. And 3D, you and I were talking. I know a couple young players you're looking at. One of them is Devin Booker, who unfortunately is still rehabbing that right injured hand. How much does something like that slow his momentum into this season?
It'll slow him down a little bit because of the timing and chemistry. You want to be on the floor at the beginning of training camp and getting ready for the season. But one thing I know about this young man, he puts in the work. One of the things he's learning now is how to be a better leader and how to make his teammates better. One of the youngest players in NBA history gets 70 points in a ball game. You know, it's saying that it's really hard to say in today's game, knowing that ISOs and pick and rolls. But I think this young man, as he learns to become a better leader, the sky's the limit.
What's the biggest challenge for a guy that talented, that young, on a struggling team?
That's the part, is learning how to win, learning how to get rid of bad habits. Because when you lose a lot of games, bad habits creep in, and then you get to bad system basketball. But I think this team is going to go the other direction.
Okay, now I love hosting Game Time with you, and one guy's name keeps coming up, Brandon Ingram. You love him, and he recently said, I want to be an all-star. Do you think that's possible for him in the West?
Yes, it's possible in the West. The question is, will you continue to work hard? And now with LeBron James being around you, will you not be a deer caught in the headlights? What I mean, just sitting there watching LeBron work. Continue to attack. That's what I've enjoyed so far in the preseason. He's not standing around and watching. He's like, LeBron, I want to learn from you, but I want to go out there and get mine. So far in the preseason, I love what I see.
The two of them feeding off with each other very well. I think it'll be great for him.
I agree.
One more segment to go. We preview a couple of Sunday games here on NBA TV. Play the new game, NBA Pick'em Team Win Totals. Predict how many victories each team will have this season for a chance to win $1 million. Go to nba.com/pick'em to make your picks and for complete rules. Check out NBA TV on Sunday for a pair of preseason games. Trae Young and the Hawks take on Paul George and the Thunder at 3 p.m. Eastern. Then it's Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz in Portland to battle Damian Lillard and the Blazers at 9 p.m. Eastern. All right, let's talk a little bit about Trae Young, rookie for the Hawks. Great shooter. What is the adjustment, though, that he'll have to make from the collegiate level to the NBA level to see that same kind of success?
Well, the two things most people are talking about is the speed of the game and the physicality. So right now, we know he can shoot the ball, to your point, but it's hard for him to find that rhythm, Rob, because guys are banging on him, guys are doing different things to take him off his, what we call comfort level. And then the size. I think they list him at 6'1" or 6'2". I think he may be more 6 foot, sometimes 5'11". I know they're being generous. So with that being said, they have to figure out a way to put him in different pick and roll situations so he can create some space so he can get that shot off.
So key, the ability to get that space to get that shot off. Now, one guy who's already had a rookie season to learn from the Jazz, Donovan Mitchell.
Oof.
Okay, now this is just a second-year player.
Spider-Man!
Is this his squad?
That's his team. I mean, Quinn Snyder said it, his teammates say it, because he puts in the work every day. He's not one of those young guys that gets there late and leaves early. He gets there early and leaves late. So with that type of work ethic, you love the fact you want to give him the keys to the car to lead this franchise.
You know, he's very easy to root for.
Yes, he is.
All right, thank you guys for hanging out with us. I'm Roz Goldenwood. He's Dennis Scott, and have a great rest of your day.